Oh look, it's another Titans Return Chromedown review. Hello there YouTube, I'm Wheelchair21, and as the introduction already stated, this is Titans Return Chromedown. Now one probably is wondering, why the hell am I reviewing this toy? Why the hell is this even happening? Why the hell is this, number 1873 on YouTube? Well, I kinda need some filler. And I got this at clearance, so why the hell not? And now someone's saying, wait, you got this at clearance? Yeah, it was like freaking like $7.99, $8.99, and I just kind of wanted to review that and compare it to my Titans Return Chromedown that I had sitting around and hadn't reviewed for like ever, even though I said I would. So first off, this one's still in the box due to the fact that this Chromedome is going to most likely be used for custom fodder, because I intend to make a few customs here and there, and at least practice my customizing skills when it comes to Transformers. Nevertheless, the box art is pretty cool and interesting. I do find it weird that his head doesn't look anything actually like his goddamn head on the box art, which makes me wonder what the hell that's supposed to even be. As well as, on the back, pretty much promotes Soundwave, Alpha Triant, and Highbrow. 3 Transformers that... Oh wait, I only have 2 of these Transformers that I actually have. And Clobber Titan Master, well, he's just a head, so we really don't talk about him. And Soundwave, if people are going to be like, why don't you already have him? Well, I just didn't really want him this time around, since I've gotten too many other Soundwaves in the past, and they've all led to nothing. So anyways, let's open this puppy up, and talk about the card, the Transformer, and get on with our merry way. Alright, before going into our actual toy, let's look at our actual trading card here. Now, the trading card is much like the box art, has the inaccurate head, and seems to have a bit of battle scar and damage to his overall design, showing that he's already in mid-battle. Now, the front of the card only promotes him as Chromedome, whereas the box says with Titan Master or Headmaster Stylor. Now, on the back, though, it does show the stats for both of them when combined. Red, obviously, is Chromedome. Blue is when Stylor and him are together. Now, I do find it a little bit weird that his intelligence is the highest stat on here, and would have expected that his speed would have been his actual second highest, but it's actually tied with his firepower at both of them being 9. Actually, no, I can't really make it out, but it seems like, yeah, I think actually firepower, speed, and strength are all at 9, but I would think that firepower would be about a 9, strength maybe a 10, and speed about a 12, and maybe his intelligence 12 or 14, but still, that's pretty interesting, still crazy. But I'm really glad that we have trading cards back. I really love trading cards, and that's one of my favorite things about having gotten Transformers all throughout the years of being a kid and even being, a young adult now, and still being a huge Transformers fan and collector. Now, the Chromedome at hand here with Stylor is a bit of a mix and blend between IDW and the original G1 design. And it's actually pretty intricate and interesting, especially due to the fact that it's a heavy, like, brand new retool and mold based off of the actual Combiner Wars limbs for, like, Prowl, Dead End, and a few other Autobots and Decepticons that use that same overall transformation. Like, pretty much, it's a new mold, but based around a transformation system we already have had. So, it's hard to say it's a remold, and it's hard to say it's a brand new mold, due to just looking at it right now. First off, it does come with 2 different guns, which is kind of the ongoing gimmick with the overall Titans Return toys, where they'll have one gun where you can put your Titan Master in it to ride like a turret, and then you'll have like a weird wimpier gun that can attach to it to make it look cooler or lamer, depending on how one actually decides to plug them in. Honestly, I gotta say, at least this tries to recapture the fact that Chromedome does have 2 guns, as well as tries to still have the ability that I can plug onto his vehicle form. But once we get to that form, you'll see it's not so accurate. The colors of light browns and beiges are pretty cool. I would say it's a cream or a beige, the actual rest of the car. And it looks nice. I do feel like the clear tires are a little lame, but overall the reds stand out and the silvers are wonderful. The overall points of articulation are good and makes it a solid figure due to the fact that it at least has a thigh swivel, a hip, a knee, At first I thought it was double jointed, but it's not. It actually has a toe joint, but due to how the plastic is molded or painted, it's a little tight and makes me feel like these will break over time and become brittle. There's a bit of a waist joint due to the fact that it has to rotate for transformation. There is shoulders, there is elbows, there's even a small bit of a wrist due to how it transforms. And the head, well, obviously the Titan Master head is its neck joint, so don't be too rough with it, and you won't fuck it up. The head design, though, very IDW-esque, and it's still very funny due to the fact that it is Stylor forming this IDW head. Now, I do like the IDW head, and I do like the IDW body, but putting the two together, G1 and IDW together, just doesn't look right to me. I'm really keen on that goddamn Takara Legends one a little bit more than that. So the transformation system is pretty frickin' easy and smooth, especially due to the fact that it's built off of a pre-existing form. So the transformation is simple. Just pop off your head, and then start rotating, flipping, locking, and putting your legs and arms into place. Now, one problem I find with the goddamn Hasbro mold is that it feels kind of shoddy. It feels like everything is being forced in, and it feels like the plastic's going to crack and break. Like, everything in the legs and the upper hood of the car just doesn't feel like it's latching in right away, and I will break this thing. Even the freaking cab is stuck. After undergoing our transformation, let's look at Stylor very briefly. Mostly cast in red plastic, brown, and the faceplate, he doesn't really stand out too much as a robot, especially due to the fact that his head isn't even painted in like some of the other Titan Masters in this line. And I think that's really what hurts this specific one in general, is that he just looks like a blank, unfinished product. Whereas some of the others look superb, look nice, and almost have like a Takara-like premium blend due to the fact that they took the time to paint in some of the significant details. Now, no matter what, the actual body still has a area where you can put your Headmaster, or Titan Master as I like to call them now, into the actual toy. And honestly, I hate this brown plastic. I hate this QC of how tight and snug it is compared to my goddamn Takara Legends one, which actually moves quite smooth and doesn't make me fear for my goddamn life with this toy. I'm honestly glad that I bought this for $7.99, because had I went and got it for $14.99 or $15.99 or even $16.99 or $18.99, this toy wouldn't have been entirely worth it, even though Chromedome is one of my favorite characters from Headmasters and Transformers The Rebirth. Now, the cool aspect is the fact that, yes, the car is able to feature the ability to attach the gun on the top of the cab, but even in the goddamn show, it never attached to the cab. It actually attaches itself to the trunk of the car, and it was actually two of these type of actual rifles over top of it. Now, honestly, Hasbro and Takara didn't have to give us that add-on feature to at least have one rifle at all, but hey, they at least gave us something to make it almost G1-esque even further by being able to attach these guns. And I know there's a lot of people out there making customs where you can actually just plug in guns in these holes in the back to make it look more screen accurate. I'm not really a fan of these clear smoke tires, but hey, that's all we're going to get. If they would have given us some paint details on them, it would have looked a lot better, a lot smoother, and a lot more incredible. Honestly, the toy is good for an American product, but there is obvious QC issues with this toy. Honestly, it really resides in this weird beige-brown plastic that I feel is going to go through gold plastic syndrome. I seriously have belief that this thing is going to become brittle and break over time, but I got it on clearance, so can't really complain. Now, in our next review in a couple of days, we'll be looking at the Takara Legends Chromedome and comparing the two, which, as people can already probably guess, I'm probably going to go with the Takara Legends one over this Hasbro retail release. But I do love the fact that we have trading cards again that come with our figures. Anyways, if you like Titans Return Chromedown and you like this video, I insist that you like it, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel for possibly other Transformer reviews, but more specifically Bandai-related toys such as Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Power Rangers, and Kaiju like Godzilla. You can also find videos like these over at Hirotaku, Hero Club, And you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I'll see you all next time with Titans Return, or I should say Takara Legends Chromedome.